Hello, friends. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late today. There was some things I was dealing with. Don't look too closely behind me. There's a lot of action going on as we're cutting and getting ready for the ladies retreat weekend, which is just in a couple of weeks. Those of you who ordered the retreat in a box, they should be in the mail today, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, lots of excitement going on here. So, welcome to another episode of my Tuesday live video with Stampin' for Fun. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. If you're joining me live or if you're watching the replay, please go ahead and comment because I love to read your comments and I love to know there's people here, especially people live, because then I can chatter with everybody. Oh, good morning. Okay, so there's so much news going on. It was all very exciting last week with the free shipping and the stamping party I was doing online. And I promise I'm going to get to pulling the door prize winners and getting all of that tied up. But wow, that was exciting, the free shipping. But don't worry, now that free shipping's over, there's still lots of reasons to be excited. One of which is that I got my new class registration all sorted out. So you can go to my regular Linktree link, and it should be updated now with the new so you just go to my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. It's got my new class lineup. So I have to tell you all about it. I'm so excited. I'm actually very proud. Well, okay, I'm not organized because normally my class schedule for November is usually up at the beginning of October. And believe it or not, it's already the middle of October, which seems crazy and bizarre to me. Time goes so quickly. What have you guys been up to? What did you do this past weekend? Because every weekend is busy. I had to help out with some things at church, and then my daughter was going back to Waterloo after reading week, so of course we drove her back and all of that. So, so it's all a little crazy. But I still love stamping. I still love sharing stamping with you. So we're going to continue with the product of the month this month. But before I do that, let's talk about my classes. So I'm going to get my little class sheet. Hello, everybody. It's so wonderful to see so many of you joining in. Okay, so even though I'm late setting up my class schedule, you'll be pleased to know I just put everything for November and December. So you don't have to worry about me being late for December because I already put it up there. Okay, so as usual, the second Tuesday of the month, lunch, laugh, and craft. So in November, it'll be, I believe, the 14th, and in December, it'll be the 12th. So lunch, laugh, and cry. I'm laughing at Sarah's comment. I swear months only last 5 days. I know. Where does the time go? So if you haven't come out to Markham to check out my lunch, laugh, and craft, please do register early. Space is limited because I'm not allowed to take over the whole restaurant. I've just got this little space at the back. So please register for that. I'm sorry if you're long distance. We don't have a lunch, laugh, and craft for you. I don't have a jet to come and pick you up, although I wish I could. But remember, you can always book private classes with me. So if you have a few friends, I'll do a Zoom lunch, laugh, and craft with you on Zoom. So just let me know that you want a private session. But those of you who live near Markham, come on out. You just pay for your lunch directly with the restaurant. It is required that you buy your own lunch. And then the card making, we make 3 cards. And it's $20, but it's absolutely free. I refund your $20 at the class when you decide to place an order. And who wouldn't want to place an order because it's a better deal to get your class free? Okay, so that's lunch, laugh, and craft. That's the normal. But what's new? I decided I wanted to do a fundraiser. You guys know I regularly do fundraisers, and an organization that's close to my heart is Northwind Family Ministries. They serve Indigenous families up in Northern Ontario, providing a ton of services that are so needed and useful for that community, whether it's counseling, life skills training, this summer I helped out at their camps for kids. So just lots of different things. So my fundraiser is a special one this time. I want to donate kits to this organization because I really believe that crafting is such a healthy activity. Um, they can use these kits when they have the children come. They can use these kits when families come and they can craft together. So I want to donate kits. So here's my challenge to you. Every kit you purchase from me between today, October 17th, and the end of November 25th, your kit just has to be a minimum of $29 in value, I think. What does it say? Minimum value $26, then I will send a kit up north to Northwind Family Ministry for them to use. So it's like a kit matching fundraiser. So I want to give kits out of my pocket. I'm donating the kits, but how many kits I donate is up to you, because however many kits you purchase from me is how many kits I will donate. So what kits are eligible? Any of our all-inclusive kits on the kit page. So if you're not familiar with the kit page, let me show you how to get there. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this fundraiser, because it's a way for all of us to make a difference. So I would love for you to participate. So all you have to do to participate is you just go to the website and you can browse the kits here. So if you're shopping online, make sure to change this, find a demonstrator, make sure to put my name there. You just enter my name and I should come up there. And so you want to make sure if you're doing any shopping online, oh, there we go. If you're doing any shopping online, you're going to want to make sure that you have my name here in the top left corner, because that is how I can send you thank you cards, and that is how I can give you little perks there. So here in the menu, just click kits. So any of these kits would be eligible as long as they are $26 or more. So I think I was intentional with the 26 because this rustic Christmas countdown is a great one for the holiday. We've got the Christmas Everywhere kit. This tag one wouldn't be eligible because it's under $26, plus it's out of stock. But any of these kits, okay. But as well, you can also purchase a prepaid paper pumpkin kit. So if you go to, I think, shop products and go to paper pumpkin and go to prepaid subscription, okay. So if you purchase a 1 month prepaid, it is over, what is the 1 month here? Yeah, see, it's $32.50. So if you purchase that, that would count. Or if you decide to do a 3 month, then I'll send 3 kits. Okay, does that make sense? Those of you who are already Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you can just purchase more kits. You can also, what other ones are eligible? The Paper Pumpkin past kits would also be eligible. Just make sure that it's over $26. So I think some of these past kits, like the Welcome In Paper Pumpkin Past Kit, is $28. So you could purchase that. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a way to make a difference. And yeah, so any kits you purchase, you can message me how many kits you want, which kits you want. They make great gifts. And then I will keep a list so that I know how many kits I can donate up there. So it's my special kit matching fundraiser. I'd love for you to participate. Oh, and I didn't tell you, what does this have to do with a class? Because anybody that participates in the fundraiser, you're going to be invited to my monthly craft along, which usually is just exclusive for my monthly club members. But I'm opening it up to those of you participating in the fundraiser as my thank you to you for making a difference. Okay, so that is that. Very cute Christmas card virtual class. If you missed the Jen and Jen stamp camp, we made some super cute cards. I'm taking 5 of those cards and doubling them up so that you can make 10, so that if you missed that and still want to join a Christmas card class, join the Very Cute Christmas Cards class. So let me show you the cards here. A little sneak peek. I'm not going to show everything, but a sneak peek of the pretty colors. Um, You've seen this cute. Okay, so if you need Christmas cards done and you want it easy, register for that class. It is $42 for local pickup, or just add $20 for shipping if you need shipping. Sorry that postage is expensive, but there's nothing I can do about it. We should, Canada Post, I guess, needs to, it is a great service. They deliver it to your door. So I'm happy to ship you that class wherever you are in Canada. So if you want to register for any of my classes, Linktree/Stampin' for Fun, just click upcoming classes and you can register. My annual customer appreciation event, December the 30th this year. So mark your calendar, come out to Markham. I'll have my famous BOGO table set up for you. Anyone who shopped with me in the past year is eligible to come for free. But if you haven't, there's just a cover charge of $20, which if you shop at the event, I will waive. Okay, so it's always fun to come to my year-end annual customer appreciation, and it's a great way to get a sneak peek of the new catalog. So go ahead, register for that. Okay, so that is all the class registration stuff. Other big news. You know what? Let's go into the stamping, but maybe I'll talk about the big news while I'm stamping. You guys should all know the starter kit is on sale. So if you want to become part of my team and a demonstrator, you don't have to run classes if you don't want to. You don't have to sell the product. You can just be a happy shopper. We don't judge on our team. Our foundational thing that we all have in common is that we love Stampin' Up! Products and we love creating with them. So now is the wonderful time to join, because Stampin' Up! Will give you 35% off the regular starter kit price. So instead of paying $135 for $165 worth of product, you're only paying $87.75 for $165 of product. But if you want more product, you can get 35% more product and pay the regular kit price. So you could choose $222.75 worth of product and pay only $135. So it's 35% off or 35% more product, whichever option you choose. The best thing is you get to be part of my team and you get to be a demonstrator and get to enjoy all the demonstrator perks, like seeing catalogs early, pre-ordering early, and as part of the 35th celebration, besides giving this deal on the kit, they are also giving you a free convention registration for the virtual onstage event in November. So our conventions are great. They're really great in person, but they have a virtual option this November. So you'll get that free when you register. It is a great deal. So don't wait. The link is in my description. I would love to have you join, because then you can just get tons of things and join my team. We have creative challenges. We have monthly stamping meetings. We've got lots going on. And my team members always get the creative tutorial bundle free every month. Plus. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I'd get to the stamping, but then I got excited and talked about it. So I hope you don't mind, because it's such a great deal. Let's get to stamping. Let me add this here. I want to make the tabletop bigger. Let me see. Okay, hopefully that works. Sorry, it's a little messy, my grid paper. Okay. I don't know. The shadow is kind of there, but okay. Who remembers? We are featuring the Trucking Along bundle this month. And so I had to do it. First of all, I had to buy this bundle. And some of you might be wondering, because it's not in the catalog. So where do you find it? You find it on the online store. You don't have to order it on the online store. You can totally message me your order. But it's such a cute bundle. It's kind of got sort of some Christmassy themes. So since we're entering into this holiday season, I am making Christmas cards with it. But you could also use it for birthday. It just depends what you want to fill the truck with. And last week, if you joined in last week, you would have seen this cute card that we made, which is sort of fall themed. And look at how we use the coordinating truck punch on the designer series paper, and we made a plaid truck instead of a regular truck. But today, let's dive in. And let me grab my, hopefully I've got the pre-cut pieces here. Now, those of you who shopped online in September, you should have received your kit packet. I popped it in the mail last week. If you haven't received it, you should be getting it soon. And so that's a standing thank you from me for those of you who shop online and your order is $60 or more. Just make sure to use the host code for the month. And this is the October host code. So if your order is $60 or more and you shop on my online store and then you use the host code, then you will get the card making kits for next month. It's like getting a class in the mail. So for those of you who shopped last month, your kits are in the mail. If you want next month's kits, make sure to shop this month and make sure to shop online. Okay, so we're using some thick, basic white cardstock. My craft cave is like a disaster here. I did a private class on Saturday for some ladies, and I didn't unpack from that. So all my stuff is all over. Give me a minute. Let's grab our paper trimmer. And I'm going to just create a score line here. So this is our regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And I cut it in half at 5.5, and then I'm scoring it at 4.25. So our scoring tool is this lighter gray colored blade, not the dark one. So the dark one at the top cuts and the light gray one scores. So I love it that our trimmer has both types of blades. On the online store, you can actually get replacement scoring blades. So while supplies last. So make sure you don't ever need to replace it, but sometimes people say it falls out. And occasionally, if you do need to change your blade, there is a way to take it out. So, or I don't know. Okay, so we've got our thick white base. And then I'm just going to mat it here with a bit of Misty Moonlight cardstock. Misty Moonlight is a gorgeous blue color. It's not too bright. It's not too subtle. It's one of my favorite colors, actually. So let's adhere that down with our seal adhesive. Okay. Okay, and then this is so easy. I just cut a piece of our designer series paper in half at 3 inches and 5.25 inches. Okay, and so this, in case you haven't already purchased this designer series paper, let me show you. Okay, it was out of stock for a while because it was so popular. It's called the One Horse Open Sleigh designer series paper. The gorgeous scenes on this paper is a must have. Okay, so one side has scenery. The other side is more muted, just with kind of different designs. Okay, so you don't have to use it for Christmas, but they do lend themselves really nicely to sort of holiday themes. Look at that gorgeous paper. Okay, I know if you watch me regularly, you'll have seen me use this paper when I was featuring the One Horse Open Sleigh bundle, but look at this one. Okay, so gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So I thought I'd grab some of that. And I just cut it in half. So each sheet, so each sheet, you could get 2 of these if you wanted to follow this card layout design. Okay, so even if you don't have exactly the same paper, you can, this is a great way to create cards really simply. Just a card base, a mat that coordinates with your designer paper, a piece of designer paper that's 3 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, I'm leaving a little bit of the Misty Moonlight peeking out on this side just for fun. Oh my gosh, I love this paper. Okay. I think maybe this will be my Christmas card this year because my husband actually has a blue pickup truck. So maybe I'll make, although I can never do like tons and tons and tons of one card. Like maybe I'll do 20 of these and 20 of something else. I have a lot of Christmas cards to send out. Okay, and then let's get our stamp set. Okay, this is a 2-step stamp set, which is amazing. So we can get the outline of the truck in black. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, all my blocks are all packed away and who knows where. Okay. Things are a little hairy in the craft cave right now. Okay, maybe we'll use this one. All my blocks are in a bin somewhere. Okay. Let's put our little truck here. So let's do our truck outline in our Memento black ink. So our Memento black ink is different from our other inks. It lends itself well if we're using our blends markers to color because it won't bleed as much. But here, let's stamp our truck. Okay, look at how cute that is. You could totally leave just the outline, but I'm going to keep using my black ink because this stamp set, look, it even has a little park bench. Anyway, I'm going to use this little road part here. So let's get our little road because we don't want our truck to be floating around in midair. Okay, let's put our truck away. And let's do our little road underneath. So that's one of the real perks about shopping with Stampin' Up. They are known for their coordinating products. So you don't just get a truck stamp, you get a truck stamp that has clouds and things to put in the pickup and a road to go on it. So everything is so coordinated that it makes creating easier. Okay, so there's our little road, super cute. You know what? Let's put some Christmas trees in the pickup truck. So I am going to take this outline of our little tree. Whoa, whoa. Danger, danger. Okay, we'll put our little tree here and we'll stamp the outline of the tree so that it's peeking out. So this is the great thing about the photopolymer stamps in our clear blocks. You can see where you're stamping it. So I want it to kind of peek out from the bed of the tree. Sorry if you're seeing my head there. Okay, see that? So I have it peeking out from the bed of the tree, the bed of the pickup truck. Okay, so now we've got our little outline of everything. And now let's color it in. Okay, so how are we going to color it in? We could totally use our markers, but since the stamp set has the filler images as well, I am going to use that. So I'm going to, oh, I don't know, you didn't see me doing it, but I just peel it off the acetate and then I stick it onto our block. I'm trying to put everything back because since the crafting is so crazy, my craft room right now, I don't want to just leave it on here and accidentally throw it away with my scraps. So I keep trying to put it back into the case. That's just a little tip. Okay, let's close up this ink pad. I'm going to match the cardstock with the Misty Moonlight ink. So let's do that. So even if you're watching the replay, I still love to read your comments. So now it's up to you. If you want the full strength Misty Moonlight, you can do that. If you want it a little lighter, you can kind of do the second generation. Do you see that? So our ink pads allow you different shades of colors depending how many times you ink it up. I mean, how many times you stamp before inking it up. So I like the dark one. So I'm just going to go full strength. Although actually it probably would have been wiser if I had done the pickup truck first, the filler part, and done the outline after. Because it's a little tricky for me to see because the ink is so dark. But I'm not going to be afraid because it's just paper. We're not crafting with gold here, so don't be afraid. Just stamp it. Okay, I heard something fall. I don't know what that is. Very dangerous in the craft cave. Okay, but still, it turned out perfectly. It will dry a little lighter than it is right now, but still, it's going to coordinate super nicely with that Misty Moonlight cardstock. Fantastic. Let's fill in our tree now. So let's put this away. Sorry, I should be cleaning my stamps. It's always a good idea to clean your stamps. So I just use the stamp cleaner and our scrub. We'll clean that off. And then we'll put this away. Hello. Okay. Now, so then we need, see how there's a filler for the tree? And so I've kind of wondered what color I wanted to do the tree in. And so whenever I'm not sure, I look at the paper that I'm using and I look at the back. Oh, it's Mossy Meadow, Old Olive. So those are kind of the colors that work with this designer series paper. So I don't know whether I'll do Mossy Meadow or Old Olive. I think I'll do Old Olive because I like that color. It's kind of like a vintage green, I feel like. So let's close up our, and I think if you guys have watched me for a while, you'll know that I love our ink pads. I love how they're designed. You just have the notch here and you just lift it up and then you slide it into the case. Okay, so what that does is when the ink pad is resting and not being used, it's hanging upside down. So it helps the ink to pool near the top and keeps our ink pads nice and juicy and doesn't get dry as quickly. Okay, but of course, if you stamp a lot like I do, or at my classes where everybody's using my ink pads, then you're going to want to get the re-inkers to juice it up. So it's a good idea when you're buying ink pads, buy the matching re-inker so that you're never without. Okay, so there we go. I think our tree could have moved in a bit. It looks like it's going to half fall off the bed, but not a crisis. Not a crisis. It's handmade. It's handmade. It's totally fine. Let me just clean this before I put it back. And our wheels look a little white, a little bit stark there. So let's fill in the wheels. Guess what? No surprise. Stampin' Up in this stamp set has the wheels. So now the thing with online exclusive products is you're going to want to nab them while you can. So last week, I think when I was doing the video, the stamp set was out of stock, but I just checked yesterday and it is back in stock. So now you can purchase the bundle, the stamp set and the punch together and save 10%. So yes, I'm using the stitched circle. Sorry, no, it's called the Stylish Shapes dies. Oh, I have them here. Someone was asking about the circle. So it's the Stylish Shapes dies. Everyone should own these, right? Because you have circles, you have squares, you have banners, all in one set. Pretty versatile. And I'm actually considering getting a second set because sometimes when I'm cutting for multiple classes and stuff, it just helps to have both. So that's, I just always forget. I place orders all the time and then I forget what I need to buy. So I really need to have a list. Okay. Oops. Don't do it upside down. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to basically fill in these little wheels here. Should I do it with gray? Should I do it with black? Come on, tell me what you think in the comments. I could either do a memento or I could go like more gray, like a smoky slate, or I could go with the basic gray here. Maybe I'll do the basic gray. instead of the black, so it has a with the road. I don't know if you guys are making comments, but I don't want too much of a delay. So the basic gray is just a little lighter than our black ink. Okay, and then I'm just gonna try to line up the wheels there. Love it. Look at how perfect that is. So now our wheels don't look as white and stark. We've filled it in. Okay, and we've got our little pickup truck here. I'm totally doing these cards for Christmas cards because my husband has a pickup truck. I don't know if I told you the story about how angry I was that he was getting a pickup truck. This was early in our marriage before we really understood each other. Anyway, and that pickup truck is still with us. But I just didn't understand. Like, why would you want a pickup truck? First of all, it's like a gas guzzler, and who needs to spend more money on gas? And second of all, I just couldn't understand. Like, we didn't haul big things. My husband wasn't in landscaping. We weren't manual laborers there. And I was like, we don't need, like, I don't know, we don't live on a farm, so we don't need to plow anything. I couldn't understand. But the thing is, my husband like pickup trucks. And so that's a good enough reason right there, but I didn't see it at the time. But now it's a part of our family, this pickup truck. It's getting really old. Pieces are falling off of it, but we haven't gotten rid of it yet. So when I look at blue pickup trucks, I think about my husband. Okay, so I think it'd be nice to have a little sentiment. Go ahead and tell me in the comments if you have any crazy stories about pickup trucks or not understanding, sometimes not having the best communication sometimes with someone else. Anyway, so I'm going to use this real red, okay, because I think it just gives a beautiful pop of color to the card, right? Keeps it from being too drab. And then we are going to stamp a sentiment. And the one that works, I think, is wishing you a festive Christmas. So another reason why this set is so great, not only does it have images, it has words. So you just get kind of bang for your buck, I think, when you're getting words and images together. Okay, so let's do the wishing you a festive Christmas. And we'll put that on the block. Okay, and I'll just use the black ink. And we'll stamp it right there. Hello, Layla says she's at Earl Bales Park. Is she walking? Is she having a picnic? I don't know. I don't know if I want this centered or not. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. It's handmade. It's going to look great. I didn't have to write that. I didn't have to have calligraphy skills. I just tapped and stamped. Let me grab some paper snips here. I'm just going to cut this on a bit of an angle. There we go. And we'll pop that on there with some dimensionals. The dimensionals just give a bit of a lift, which I think is nice. I'm using the edges. They're normally hexagon shaped, but I can't bear to waste these things on the edges. Okay, so we'll just peel off the backing there. Pop this on. And then we need a little bling bling, of course. I think I lost the bling bling. Here it is. So when you earn your packets free from me with your $60 order online, I even include the bling bling. Just don't whip it out of your envelope because you'll lose them. They're so easy to get lost because they're all cut in little pieces. But oh my gosh, I should have used my Take Your Pick tool. I'll do it on the next one. So I don't know if you guys all know about the Take Your Pick tool. It's got a putty end and a piercing end here. So somebody didn't know. I can't remember who I was talking to. I kept saying, use the paddle end. Or maybe I said, use the piercing end. And they're like, I didn't buy it. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's on the same thing. Okay, so you just turn it depending what you want, whether you want to use this paddle piece. Some people like the paddle to kind of like get under your gems or lift things up. So you could use the paddle part. No. Okay, but Sometimes I use the paddle part, but pretty much I like to use the putty part if I can. And the putty will help you to pick up little pieces, little sequins, anything like that, little gems, for example. And I don't know where I'm going to put this one. Should I just put it here? Yeah. Okay. There we go. There's our card. Okay. So that is our finished card. I don't know if the light's really great today, but hopefully you can see how easy it was to create this handmade card. I know everyone's going to love it, especially because it's a little personalized. Anyone who knows us knows we've got this pickup truck. This is the card we did last week. Okay. And so you're going to have to tune in next week to see what is next in our series with the Trucking Along bundle. I like to show off the same bundle or the same product all month long. It's not always a stamp set. Sometimes it's another product, just so that you can understand how to use them. Great. Glad you guys like the cards. So hopefully you didn't miss all the preamble in the beginning, because there's tons of classes that I would love for you guys to enjoy. My special fundraiser, I would be so grateful if you participate in my kit matching program. Any kits you purchase, $26 or more between now and November 25th, I will match, and I will buy a kit and send it up north. So that's my way of trying to make a difference this holiday season. And of course, don't forget the Best Deal Starter Kit. That is really the best deal of all. And it's just to celebrate Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary. You can get 35% off the regular price kit while still getting the same $165 worth of product. Or if you want even more product, you choose $222 worth of product, and you pay the regular price of $135. So it's 35% more product. So it's a really great time to join my team, plus the free virtual convention from Stampin' Up. So many reasons to join right now. If you haven't joined my team yet, come and taste the Team Stick Stampers vibe. We actually have a team meeting tonight. Our monthly stamping meeting is tonight. So if you've never joined in one of my team meetings, come and check it out. Get the vibe. And then we meet on Zoom, so you can be anywhere across Canada. And I do have team members who live across Canada. So you're definitely part of a great community when you join. Okay, that's all the news for now. And if I think of anything else, I'll post it later, but keep commenting. And thank you for enjoying stamping with me. I'll see you next week. Bye.